All right, hello everybody, and welcome to Connected Community Health Support. My name is Jacob Carroll, and I will be your host for day 116 of our full body exercise program designed for weight loss. So, if this is your first time here, maybe you're joining in for the 100th time, maybe you're joining in for the first time. I want to give you a little bit of background information about what we do here at Connected Community Health Support, which is make health and fitness more accessible, and we do that in a variety of ways through personal training services. We also have our free streams, obviously, that you might be watching right now. We also have in-home personal training, virtual personal training, health coaching. We also do lots of blogs just to try to get information out there for everybody. So if you want to learn more about that, check us out at connectedchs.com. But let me get into why you probably showed up today for this bodyweight exercise program that can be done in the comfort of your own home. No equipment necessary. And the best part about it, it does not matter if, like I said, if this is your 116th day in the program or your first day in the program. We're going to have this modifiable for all fitness levels, have something in here that works for everybody. That's really our goal, because have health and fitness shouldn't be a luxury. It should be something that everybody has access to, everybody has a right to. So that's why we're doing this stream, try to give people some free health support. So with that being said, it is day 116 coming up here. We've been moving right along at a pretty good pace here now in those 5-day-a-week, 45-minute sessions. So a little bit more intense here. Same thing, obviously going to have modifications that work for everybody, but same thing. If this is feeling a little bit too intense going through this now, maybe you want to check out the YouTube, check out the website so you can find some of our previous workouts there. I just realized that I don't have this up. I'm going to put that up for a second, just in case we get some chats up in here. But with that being said, it's modifiable for everybody, but at the same time, this is day 116. We have been progressing week by week, session by session. So if this is feeling a little bit too intense, you might want to check out some of our previous workouts. The same thing. We started off very different. I believe our first day one, was a half an hour workout with, I believe it was 20 seconds of work, 40 seconds of rest. And now in today's workout, week 33, large rest ratio, 75 seconds to 15 seconds. So going to be pretty intense, going to be pretty challenging day. But, we're going to get through it together. We're going to get a good workout, and we're going to start off this Tuesday the right way. Or maybe you're catching this at night. Maybe you're catching this in the middle of the day. Who knows? But that's besides the point. I've been rambling a lot here. I'm sure you want to get into the workout. So let me just get this timer set up real quick for you. We got a 5-minute warm-up, 5-minute cool down. Obviously, we're going to have a 45-minute workout with these 75 seconds of work and 15 seconds of rest. So let me just get that set up here. It's important to pace yourself today in this workout, because again, you're going to have these pretty short rest periods and these relatively long work periods. We're going to have a little bit of a deload week next week. So this is, we're going to have a little bit of a pullback, a healthy pullback. Nothing, we're not going to decline the intensity rapidly, but it's always good to have that rest week after having some pretty intense days. And again, I want to apologize now. I know last week we had a lot going on as a business. Had some things going on for myself and Adam personally. So, yeah, I apologize we weren't able to stream last week. Streams I've missed for myself personally. So again, I want to apologize for that. Most likely won't happen again, but it's kind of unavoidable during the time. Yeah, not going to get too much detail about that, because we're going to get into the workout. We're going to get things moving. So follow along with me, everybody. I'll bring you through the warm-up. Come on. 5-minute warm-up. Let's go. Oh. All right. Wow, that's a bad camera angle. Let's fix this a little bit. What do you think? Wow, that looks really bright. Oh, wow. All the blinds are closed. I guess it's just really bright in here today. All right, so warm up. Let's get things moving. Right arm over, left arm over. Just a little bit of dynamic stretch here. Upper body, get the shoulders moving a little bit. Feels good. Be back. Like I said, didn't stream at all last week, so I didn't get any of the stream workouts in last week. So definitely missing a little bit of that today. So excited to get back in here today, get things moving and groove. All right, we got the arms swinging a little bit. Let's get the legs swinging. You've seen these ones in the workout a few times. One of my all-time favorites. Get that hip move, let it kind of do what it wants to do. Don't try to, get too controlled in it or start, swinging it crazy high up or anything like that. Just keep it nice and smooth. Good rhythmic pace. All right, we're going to move into the other leg now. It's funny how before I did this exercise, it didn't really feel like my hips were tight. And then after I got one leg moving pretty good, I was realizing how tight this other leg is now. It's a good thing we're doing it on both sides, though. Don't want to be going into the workout uneven. Great job, everybody. Keep swinging this a few more seconds. I just realized that my phone, along with the timer, is going to die if I don't plug this thing in real quick. So let's take care of that first. First things first. All right. Come on, this. All right, I guess that works. That's fine. Okay, so back to business. We got those leg swings going. Let's get the hamstring going a little bit here. Curling up the heel towards the glute. Again, I'm kind of just letting go in like a rhythmic motion. I'm not thinking about too much internally of what's going on in the body. I'm just focusing on this external goal, trying to bring the heel to the glute. All right, let's get the other side moving. Again, really need this. Over the weekend, I actually spent most of my time digging a trench. So I get a gas line into my little home garage thing. So my body's feeling a little messed up right now. I'm all about functionality, doing things the way our body was designed to do them and moving well. But I will tell you, I don't think there's many great ways to dig a trench that aren't going to leave your body feeling a little bit messed up after. I don't know. Just after multiple hours, feeling in the low back a little bit. I know you're supposed to be using your core when you're getting down in those shoveling motions, but man, it just comes to a point where it's just difficult to keep that up. Trust me, I was trying, but enough about that. Let's get the shoulders moving a little bit more here with the T-spine rotation and kind of the shoulder circle combo move. Arms out in front like you're grabbing onto the steering wheel. Want to rotate the arm up and then open up and come back, go with the other arm. So overhead, then you're opening up the thoracic spine. Same thing, I'll just give a little bit of reference. Same thing, it's not just all about shoulder motion here. It's about, open up, use the back, use the spine. You can turn a little bit here. You want to keep the hips facing forward if possible. The same thing, if you're getting a little bit of turn here, there's nothing wrong with that. Just want to show it from the side because sometimes, you don't turn the back and you're just trying to use shoulder. You're not going to get that full range of motion, not going to get that T-spine moving too much. All right, a few more seconds here. We're going to finish this up. Last move here. Let's just get some arm circles going. I think I still got my volume on, so we're going to pause that. All right, volume off for real. So again, we'll just finish up with these shoulder circles. Go small circles. I'm moving forward here. You can have palms up. You can have the fists. Doesn't matter to me. You're still working the same muscles. It's more preference. Now let's start moving it backwards. Definitely want to get these shoulders warmed up. Going to be using them a lot here in today's workout. And now let's open them real wide. Really open up the chest, open up the back. Get the shoulders moving, all that good stuff. Let's go the other direction now, moving forward. All right. I'm feeling pretty good. I hope you are as well. We're going to get into the workout very, very shortly now. So just to reiterate, 75 seconds of work. So a minute and 15 seconds of going to be going through this move. So make sure pacing yourself is going to be really important for this workout. And 15 seconds rest. So again, you're going to have it's going to be a short thing. I got the workout list up there. We'll spend a little bit more time the first time through making sure I can demo these moves. Maybe I'll even cut some of the previous moves short. Not for you guys, for myself, just so I can start demoing that second move. But without further ado, I know what you all came here to see. You didn't come to hear me talk. You came here to get a good workout. So let's get to it. First move, floor touches hinge. You guys know this one. Just so you got to pick something up off the ground. Just reaching down like you got that object on the ground. You got to pick up like you got a big box. Want to be bending down, getting to that good flat back position. So 75 seconds. Let's get it in 3, 2, 1, and let's begin. Come on. Pace yourself, heat. Again, we got some modifications for this one. One way you do this is reaching the hands down the hips. You can get to a good position where you feel comfortable. And then same thing, come right back up. You don't got to go crazy with every single rep here. And the same thing, especially since this is the first move. Maybe you're kind of still getting that warm up in. Maybe you're not going full range motion yet. This is a good way to get things going. Good work, everybody. Like you're picking that object up off the ground. Good work, everybody. You still got 30 seconds. I got to tie. My pants are falling down a little bit. All right, back to the workout. Can't be having that. Can't be having my pants falling down on the street. All right, keep working, everybody. You got this. 10 more seconds. I know it's a long time. We're going right into these road external rotations. You only got 15 seconds after this, so get ready. 3, 2, 1. Quick demo. Next move coming up soon. So we're going row, external rotation. Bring back. Getting this external and this row all from the same position. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. I know new move, not a lot of time to explain here. External rotation is this motion right here. Internal rotation going forward, external rotation going back. Same thing even in front of you, internal, external. So going with this row, external, come back. If you're going external, bring it internal right back down. And push forward. Great job, everybody. And same thing, this is another one. It's not meant to be super, super intense, but this external rotation is a very important motion for the shoulder and can also be a little bit neglected, especially if you spend a lot of time sitting where our shoulders are going to be rolled forward. You're not going to be getting this external rotation because a lot of these tissues are dumping forward into that internal rotation. So a good way to, just get these muscles active in today's workout. An important motion for the shoulder. And same thing, I know we could all use a little bit of this, myself included. Just same thing, because we kind of negatively impact this external rotation just by existing in the 21st century. Always having a desk job, always having to be looking down, bent forward in that posture. 3, 2, 1, and great job. Next move coming up, we got raise the roof. Again, you only got 10 seconds. We kind of got to go quick. You're just punching through the ceiling. Vertical press, raise the roof. You can go at the same time, alternating your pick. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 45 seconds of this. This one's going to be a fun one. Again, also to my last point, I'm not saying that obviously everybody in the world is going to be stuck in a hunch forward position, but at least for myself, it feels kind of inevitable in today's society. I try my best to be aware of my posture, try to stay active and healthy. That doesn't mean I'm not going to have work I got to do at the computer where I'm not going to be sitting with, my body kind of rolled forward a little bit. So that's why I always love, these workouts, a lot of these movements, because of things that, are aimed to improve activities of daily living, things that can be transferable to things you do in an everyday basis. Even something like this vertical press, you got to reach something up on the cover, having that full range of motion overhead so you don't compensate and use some of the wrong muscles. We have Cater, 500 years of Christianity. Has Christianity really been around for 500 years? That's pretty cool. If so, I was not aware. Thank you for sharing that. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Let's see. 600 years of Christianity. Even more impressive. All right, cross crunch. I'm going to pause for a very quick second, then we're going to get back to the work. So just quick down, because we got 2 variations here. I just want to make this one a little bit clear. So cross body crunch. You can do this standing, coming across the body, reaching towards the knee. Hi, good time. Good time to you too, Cater, if I'm pronouncing that right. Okay, sorry. Cross body crunch, coming across. You can go from a standing position. You can also go from the wall. Maybe you're going 3, and then you're switching sides. Or we can go with our grounded variation. Another one here going to be really tough for the full 75 seconds. But you can do this on the ground. The knees up. You can go to that knee, to that knee. Same thing, switching ever up. That one is going to be really, really tough for 75 seconds. But, pick your poison. And the same thing, don't feel hesitate. Maybe you start on the ground, like, wow, this is getting a little intense. Maybe you stand up, goes to that way. It's all up to you. Well, I'm here to just guide you through. You take your preference, but get ready. We're going in 3, 2, 1. And let's get to it. I'm going to start off from a standing position. Maybe I'll mix it up. Maybe I'll get all 3 of them in here. I think that's what we're going to do. Just so we can get an idea of the challenge level of all of them, if all of these are within your abilities. And don't worry if they're not. We're obviously going to build up to that point over time. That's what it's all about here at Connected CHS. Hashtag 5G. Okay. That's cool. 5G, yeah. Oh yeah, cross body crunch. Sorry, I'm getting a little distracted here today. Coming across the body. Then I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to go to the ground. I'm going to finish on the ground because why not? Mix it up. I know the camera can be a little bit weird on the ground. Sometimes it gets kind of dark. I'm not really sure why. Oh. Same thing. I'm coming across to that knee. Coming across to the other side. It's relatively that same pattern you'd be doing standing, except you're doing it from the ground. Going from the ground, really try to keep that low back flat. And done with that one. Really good job, everybody. Next move, coming on up is squats. Classic here in the workout. So you're going with these squats. We could go air squats, just pretending like you are sitting in a chair, standing back up. You can also go with some box squats. Same thing, sitting down, standing up. It's all up to you. We're going to 3, 2, 1, and let's begin. Coming down, I'm pretending like I'm sitting in a chair. I'm trying to relate the squat pattern to something we do on an everyday basis. I think that's really important for that patterning, making it transferable, making it relatable. Same thing if you've never done a squat before. It's going to be difficult for me to explain to you, everything that goes into a squat. And realistically, you don't even have to explain to everybody. Have somebody focus on organizing the movement around an external goal. Like, hey, pretend you're sitting in an invisible chair. Didn't have to think too much. I got into a pretty good squat position because it's a movement that we've done hundreds and hundreds of times on a regular basis. Great job with that one, everybody. Still got 15 more seconds. Come on, let's go, everybody. Time to go. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Squats are done. We got push-ups or flies. For push-ups, We can go from the wall. The further your feet are, the harder it's going to be. We can go from the ground, from our knees, or we can also do flies, just opening up. If you're going to do flies, we suggest doing them on your back. Hold on, sorry. We're having some timer difficulties. Why is it doing this? Okay, sorry. All right, so same thing from the floor, from the ground, from your knees. Take your pick. We're going in 3, 2, 1, and let's begin. I'm going to be going push-ups from my knee. Same thing. This for 75 seconds is going to be tough. You got to find a rep range, find a variation that's going to work for you. Any push-up variation is going to be very hard for 75 seconds. And that's why the flies can be a great option here for this one. Maybe you start with the push-ups, you're feeling a little bit fatigued. Maybe you want to move over to the flies. Or same thing, maybe you want to add some isometrics. Maybe you want to do some holds at the bottom, just trying to hold yourself up. Then is a good way to still work on that pushing strength, that back chest strength. Good work, everybody. Still got 25 seconds, believe it or not. Definitely got to pace yourself with these ones. Here you go, 15 to go. Here you go, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. That is a tough one. 75 seconds of push-ups. I don't care what variation you're going with, from the floor, from the knees. If you're going with flies, it doesn't matter. You're going to definitely be feeling that one. So 5 seconds to go. We got D2s. Obviously going to take a little bit longer. But reaching across the body and pulling back down. We're going in 3, 2, 1, and begin. So kind of like that D2 where we're lifting up, except now we are reaching across, like you're pulling an object off the shelf, bringing it back into that pocket. A little bit of this reach, a little bit of this pull. Great job, everybody. Same thing, I don't want to think of this as a press overhead. I want to think of this as a reach and grab across the body. Same thing, maybe you want to actually, mimic that grabbing motion with the air. Actually pretend you're grabbing that cup up off the shelf. And I will say this one feels great after getting some push-ups in. Kind of resetting the muscle a little bit, give them a little bit of different stimulus, a little bit of different motion, kind of mix up that pattern. Great job, everybody. Here we go, 5 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and done. All done with that. So our last move of the first round, we still got 2 more rounds though, so don't go anywhere just yet. We got boxing. We're just throwing those fists in place. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Remember again, 75 seconds. Just try to keep those arms moving that whole time. You got this. Moving in group. Again, I'm no boxing expert. I took a self-defense class or 2 at college. It's actually one of my courses. I probably had a good 30 classes, but no expert by any means. I will say, though, that self-defense class was very fun. I actually did learn a lot. And I'll be honest, I feel like I had no clue how to defend myself if you get jumped or get in a fight or anything like that. Because pretty much just based off, I guess, whatever you saw on TV. Never been in a fight like that. So that's made my brothers when we were younger. But it was an interesting experience. I do suggest that you at least give it a try if it's something you've ever thought about. Maybe you want it for self-protection. Maybe you just want it for the workout. Maybe you want to just try something new. It's still a great experience, I will say. 3, 2, 1, and really great job. You got 15 seconds, and we're back up to the hinge. We still got 5 seconds to go. Let's get yourself ready. We're going in 3, 2, 1, and let's begin. Taking that box up off the ground. Range of motion's feeling a little bit better than it did the first time. Great job, everybody. Keep working. Still got about 50 seconds here. And pacing yourself really going to be the name of the game here with these workouts. Great job. 30 seconds. And then you got to pace yourself. Maybe you got to take a break at the top for a second. Don't worry about that. As soon as you're feeling ready, jump right back in. It's not about getting every single rep, finishing every second. You got to do what you're capable of. You got to do what's feeling good on that day. You want to challenge yourself, but at the same time, you don't want to be killing yourself here in today's workout. 3, 2, 1. Great job. We got a row with external rotation. One of my new favorites here in the program. So I might be sticking around for a little bit. So get used to it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Row, external, internal, and back. This one's just feeling right. And then you're feeling a clicking in your shoulder when you're going to this external. Maybe slow it down. Just go to that end range. Remember, you don't want to be forcing anything. If you feel like to get an external rotation, show an example. If you feel like to start moving the arm back, you got to bend through the back. Then you know that motion's really not truly coming from the shoulder. So only go with what your range of motion is allowing you without compensating too much. Great job, everybody. Oh, my shoulders are burning. In a good way, obviously. Burn is good, pain is bad. If you're feeling a little bit fatigued here, totally normal and expected, I would say. 3, 2, 1, and down. Raise the roof. Coming up next. Still got about 10 seconds to get yourself ready, but remember, just punching through that ceiling. You can go alternating. You can go same arm. It's all up to you. We're going 3, 2, 1, and begin. Pumping it up to the ceiling. Great work, everybody. Keep pushing. Find that steady pace. Try to keep working. Still got 50 seconds here with this move. Sometimes it can be fatiguing and just not knowing when you're going to finish. Off topic, but I remember a while back I was reading some studies about runners and knowing how far they have to go through the rest of the race compared to not knowing and having that, feeling like you got to keep going, but you don't know when it's going to end. So then it's hard to pace yourself, which can lead you maybe exhausting too fast. Maybe it's just psychologically stressful, which is making you feel burned out. You got 13 seconds. So I'll try to keep you updated. I know sometimes like, dang, when is this going to end? But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And great job. We got our cross body crunch. Remember, we can do this standing, coming across. We can do this with the wall, or we can go from the ground. I'm going to be going from the ground. At least starting there this time. 3, 2, 1. And let's begin. Since I'm going to be pacing myself here, I'm not going to be going too fast because this is a very tough move. So I'm just kind of looking to the one side, trying to keep that low back flat on the ground. I'm looking to the other, supporting the neck with the back with my hands.
This one definitely burns. Still got 45 seconds. You got this. Finish strong. Great job. 30 more seconds. I know it's tough. Probably one of the toughest ones here in the workout. Come on, you got this. 15 more. Maybe you're going to speed it up these last 15. Come on, 10 to go. 3, 2, 1, and done.
That one is kind of brutal. I will not be lying. I barely made it through that one. That's tough. That's to say, always pace yourself, always modify. Maybe you start off that way and you move to a different variation. But we got squats coming up in 3, 2, 1, and let's begin. Getting my air squats in. Maybe you're feeling crazy. Maybe you're going to do jump squats for 75 seconds. If you do those for 75 second jump squats, let me know. You deserve an award. That is no joke. Great job, everybody. Come on. 30 seconds down, 45 to go. Get a nice, good pace. Maybe you're mixing it up. You're like, I'm getting pretty fatigued. Let me bring it down into some box squats or couch squats, sit to stand, whatever you want to call it. Just 10 more seconds. You got this. Finish strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's how you do it there, everybody. Next move coming on up. We got push-ups or flies. Remember, you can get there's multiple variations here. We're doing flies. It's gonna be laying on your back, moving the arms out. We're gonna be going 3, 2, 1. And you know what? I'm gonna work with some flies here to start. Same thing, especially in this 5-day-a-week pattern. If you did Monday, you did 3 sets of 75-second push-ups. Maybe you want to modify here with these chest flies. A little bit less intense variation. Let's say, hey, maybe you want to go half and half. You're like, hey, I noticed I got about, half the set in me doing push-ups. Maybe I got to switch to flies about halfway. Nothing wrong with that, too. I think that's what I'm feeling myself. I'm going to finish out these last 35 with the push-ups. Let's go. Same thing, nothing wrong with changing your variation mid-set. Got to find that optimal challenge point. Got to find what's working for the day, what's working for the week. Here you go, 15 more seconds. Five more seconds. Come on, finish strong. And done. Great job with that, everybody. We got D2 and boxing. So remember D2, reaching across the body, coming back to center. 3, 2, 1. Or not coming back to center. Come back to that pocket. Like you're reaching something off the shelf, putting it in your pocket. You don't have to do this from a kneeling position. Just making it easier to see. Great work. "45 seconds. Keep up the good work, everybody. Come on, more than halfway now. You got the last 30 seconds. Finish strong. Reach up on that shelf. Reach up high. Bring it down into the pocket. Come on. Here we go. Home stretch here, last 15 on this move. Got one more set of boxing after this. Then one more time through. Come on. Finish strong. And done. Great job. We got boxing. Last move here in the little circuit, in the little round. What we call a little, but you know, you get the idea. 3, 2, 1. Let's box. All right, keeping a wide stance. Keep the fists under, tight, close to the body. And it's a punch and rotate. That's how I'm punching. You don't have to punch that way. Same thing else, you can get a little bit more rhythm. Maybe you can go a little bit faster. Maybe you just can go slow and controlled. Does not matter to me. 75 seconds of punching. You're going to be burning some calories here. That's for sure. Here we go. Come on, 15 seconds to go. Pick up this pace here at the end if you can. Great work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Get a quick drink, but we got our hinge again back up at the top. Floor touch or hinge or deadlift, whatever you want to call it. 3, 2, 1. And let's begin. Let's see if we got a message in the chat. Keep moving through that. Happy face. Which of the Thanksgiving beverages is considered to be sad? Apple cider. I love a happy face. Thank you for stopping in. All right. Reaching down. Getting that hinge pattern. Picking that object up off the ground. Great job, everybody. This is your last time doing hinges, so give it your all here. Remember, trying to keep that flat back as you go back. Same thing, you don't want to bend in too much over here. Try to maintain neutral spine. That's what defines the deadlift here is, can you dissociate the upper body from the lower body? Can you keep all this flat while you're still bending over through the hips, placing that load and stress on your glutes, on your hamstrings, on these big, strong muscles, instead of putting them on these smaller, more stabilizing muscles here in the spine. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, our row to external rotation coming up next. You got 10 seconds here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's begin. I'm rowing. I'm externally rotating. Great job, everybody. Really loving this move. Also, if you're feeling a little bit of clicking in the shoulders here, remember, it's not necessarily always a bad thing. If it's a painful clicking, that could, that's a different story. But sometimes when that shoulder is really rolled forward, you're moving that external rotation while it's still in this rolled forward position. Sometimes those ligaments, those tendons at the front of the shoulder might kind of be snapping across that front of the bone. When you're moving into this external rotation, creating a little bit more separation here at the anterior aspect of the joint. But just wanted to just throw that out there because some people may be like, hey, my shoulder's clicking every time I do this, and maybe lessen down that range of motion. It's not painful. I shouldn't be too much to worry about, but always want to be cautious here. We don't want anybody getting hurt. Row to external rotation is done. That means we got to raise the roof, punching up to the ceiling. each and every rep. Come on, 3, 2, 1. Let's raise the roof. Punch, vertical press. Maybe you're feeling crazy this time. Maybe you're going both arms. That's cool. You don't have to. Maybe you're going to go double for a little bit, and then maybe you're going to go back to alternating. Doesn't matter to me. So I say I'm just here to guide you through the workout. I'm not here to choose exercises for you or tell you which one you should be doing. I'm here to give you options. You select for yourself. Find what works for you. Have that own control over your workout. The same thing, you know your body better than anybody else. You know what you're going to be able to handle. So who am I to tell you what you should or shouldn't be doing? My only main things is that if it's painful in the variation you're doing it, always cut it down. Not a big fan of this whole no pain, no gain mentality. I think everybody should be out of pain when they're working out. I think when they're done working out, they should be in less pain than they were when they started. Maybe a little bit fatigued, but fatigue, soreness, and legitimate pain are different things. 3, 2, 1, and done. Really, really good job here, everybody. Cross body crunch. Remember, we got from that ground. You got standing. You got the wall. I think we're gonna hit all the variations here again in this last round. Spend a good 20 seconds on each. Even though that doesn't add up, we'll pretend that it does. So here I'm doing that cross body crunch from a stand. Just reaching down, elbow to knee. Same thing, you don't have to go crazy range of motion. Now I'm going to be going from the wall, be hitting one side at a time. I'm going to do about 15 here. Then switch to the other side. So we got this variation cooking. Having that extra bounce, still working a lot of the same muscles. All right, now I'm going to finish on the ground with that ground cross body crunch. These last 20 seconds, come on. I'm going to go a little bit fast. You don't got to go fast. This when you go slow and controlled. Work on the form. 10 seconds. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Cross body crunch. You have 4 more moves. So, them in squats. Coming up next, box squats, body weight squats. You name it, you pick it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Great job, everybody. 50 seconds. Great job here. Keep working, keep moving. I'm picking up my pace a little bit. This is what works for me. Go work, everybody. Come on. Come on, 15 seconds. 10 to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Squats are done. We got push-ups or flies. You know the variations. Wall, floor, knees, isometric flies. Take your pick. Let me see if I can pace myself the whole time. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Make that a challenge here. Try to go at a pace. Do you think you can get all 75 seconds? No matter what variation you're doing. If you don't hit that goal, don't worry about it. But try to gauge what variation you're going to be able to keep with this whole 75. I'm going to push ups for my knees, but I'm giving it a good break here in between each rep so I can keep that good pace, make through the whole 75. Hopefully, at least. 30 seconds. Here you go, 15 to go. 5 more seconds. And done. Barely made it through that one. We got D2 in boxing. Last 2 moves. Let's finish up strong here. I'm going to be going for my knees. For D2, remember it's reaching off the shelf, coming back into the pocket. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Keep reaching. Keep pulling. Keep D2ing. I don't think that's a word. We're going to make it a word. Great job, everybody. Come on. I know it's been tough. These 45-minute workouts, in my opinion, are more difficult even than those hour ones because, you might be doing 15 more minutes of work, but a little bit shorter work to rest periods, more rounds, but more recovery time. Where this one, you're pretty much going full throttle, the full 45 here. So obviously different for everybody, but in my opinion, these 45-minute ones, especially this week, some of our hardest exercises. So don't get discouraged. This is feeling really difficult for you. We're really in this prime steak and potatoes of the program right now. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be hard to get through. When we get through together, we're going to find those modifications that work. And we're going to keep getting it in consistency day in, day out. 3, 2, 1, and done. Great job. Boxing, boxing, boxing. Last move coming on up. 3 seconds. We're going 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Let's punch. Let's keep moving. Keep working. Oh, they said it's going to be easy. You got to push yourself. I'm here to push you too. We're going to get through this together. We're going to get stronger. We're going to get healthier. That's what it's all about. All from the comfort of your home. All for free. That's what it's about. Come on, we've been doing this for 116 days. We're not giving up on you. Keep working through day by day. Maybe you saw this workout. Maybe you're determined to start this off from day 1. Make that a goal. Get back to this workout and show to yourself that you went from day 1. You were still able to keep killing it. Keep pushing through. Keep getting healthier. The same thing. That could be a good progress point. Seeing, hey, I used to not be able to do this workout. Now I can. That's a great sign of improvement right there. Building up that exercise capacity. 3, 2, 1, and done. Really great job, everybody. That was not an easy workout. One of our hardest ones in a while, in my opinion. Same thing, we're now in those 5 days a week, so it's going to be a tough week to finish out. Everybody's going to be feeling good after this week. Everyone might be a little bit sore, but we're going to be moving through right along together. So great job again, everybody. Let's get a quick cool down in here. Make sure we're taking care of the body. Get a quick drink. Relax for a second if you need to, but we're going to get started with this cool down relatively quick. Try to keep you all on that 45-minute time frame for the workout. We'll start it or finish it the same way we started. Let's get some leg swings in here. Get that hip movement. Get a lot of squats here in today's workout. Not so much done from the bent over position with those upper body moves. So you get a little bit of break in that sense, but might be a little bit more upper body dominant here in this week. But, we still get a good balance of everything here, in my opinion. Switching up the legs. Get a good 30 seconds here on this leg too. Make sure we're really just swinging things out. Make sure you also have some good space around you last week. And kicking this table here right in front of me, and that did not feel good. So make sure you definitely got some good space when you're working with these leg swings too. Make sure you don't got any siblings, around. No animals, pets, and movable objects, so you don't break your foot or hurt somebody else. All right, let's get some arm swings. I don't know about you guys, but these are feeling really money right now. Definitely needed some of these. Like I said, I think my shoulders and back and things were a little bit sore going in this workout. I don't think I was moving my greatest. Like I said, I don't think there's any functional way to dig a trench. I mean the term functional loosely because what's functional for shoveling is different from regular life. I'm not going to go into a tangent on there. Moral of the story is, if you're going to dig a 5 foot long trench 2 feet deep, then make sure you spend some time and stretch and move your body after, so you're not incapacitated for the next few days. I was feeling sore. I'm feeling better now though. That workout always gets me moving. Obviously, so we did a good amount of push-ups, a lot of upper body work and things in here, so might be a little bit tight, a little bit sore, but that's why we're doing this cool down here. So let's do some single arm shoulder circles. I want to go really slow here to these ones. Same thing, just really experiencing that full range of motion, restoring that range of motion back into the joint. One thing I like to highlight here is move within your comfortable range of motion. For me, it's about probably 70 to 80% of my ultimate max for me, like forcing it to get overhead. So I'm working like 70 to 80% of my range, and it's almost like you're greasing the groove, putting a little bit of WD-40 in that joint. You're not going tightening it all the way. You're not going for full range of motion. You're just making sure it's moving well within that 70 to 80%. That should be easily accessible. Might be a little bit harder to access it post workout, obviously, because of the length, tension relationships. But we're going to get things moving. My shoulders already feeling a little bit looser already. Just getting that full, nice shoulder range of motion. We're going to get one more shoulder thing, then we're going to go back to the legs. I like to call these the alternating prone swimmer. So you have one hand behind the head, one hand behind your back, or whatever's comfortable. Maybe you only got the range of motion that you're coming, not all the way behind the back. You're coming just, down by the side. That's fine too. You're just going to be working on switching, a little bit of windshield wipers behind the head, behind the back, getting some of this internal, external rotation, getting these shoulders moving nice and smooth. One of my favorite warm-ups, cool downs. I believe it's pretty interchangeable. Great job. Going to get one more here. All right, great job. We're going to get one more for the hamstring, for the quad. And you see this one in here all the time. Bring that heel up to the glute. Spend a little bit of time here getting that hamstring moving. Good job. I'm switching the heel now. We're switching the hamstring. right, now let's finish off with some deep breathing. I want to make sure we're getting that nervous system cool down a little bit. So let's do some deep breaths into the nose and out to the mouth. Really let those 10 deep breaths go. You just keep breathing through. I'm going to let you know a little bit about what's going on with the week, maybe going into next week, all that good stuff. So let's get to it. Keep breathing, make sure you keep cooling down. But here is where we are at. So, sorry, I'm getting a little confused with the tabs here. So, week 33, great job here with day 116, everybody. Thank you again for tuning in. Really appreciate all the support, all that you guys are all doing here. Support the stream. So, really couldn't be happier about all that. So, sorry, getting distracted. What else is new? Let's bring this down. All right, so week 33, again, our topic of the week is personal finance. So our quote of the week is, "Wealth is largely a result of habit." That's by John Jacob Astor. And I think that's really important when talking about personal finance and financial habits, is that, nobody gets rich overnight. Nobody becomes very wealthy overnight. Obviously, some people do in certain situations, but, most of the time this is a strategic habit, something you've built to build yourself up for success over time. Maybe it's spending habits you've had in place. Maybe you have a financial plan that you're following to a T. Whatever the case may be, these things are usually not just random. You don't just randomly get wealthy. They are by habits, by decisions. And, obviously some things are out of your control, but, largely based on your expenses, this is more of a habit thing. And so to build better habits towards finance, we have our challenge of the week, which is kind of similar to one of our financial challenges, which was to try to, plan out all your expenses for the week and, pay for it in cash, so you're less likely to make, excessive purchases. And so kind of similar to that, we're going to be removing one unnecessary spending habit. So pick just one habit and ending it is sustainable. So just like maybe it's a convenience purchase or perhaps something that doesn't serve you, trying to eliminate this thing, try to go the week without it and maybe see how you do. Same thing, maybe this is something simple, as maybe it's a cup of coffee you're getting on your morning work. Maybe it's something that you don't necessarily need, but you continue to buy anyways. Or, maybe it's a junk food. Maybe it's drinking or smoking. Obviously, these things are much harder to, obviously there's a lot of mental aspects and addiction things that go into that. So might not be able to just, put something down that, there's other attachments to. But, try to find something this week that you can eliminate from your spending to increase your financial wellness, increase those financial habits over time. But again, I do got to go here. I apologize. I wish I could stick around longer, but thank you again for this opportunity, for allowing me to be here and allowing you to help other people improve their health and fitness. Love just having this stream to, be able to, get to know you guys and, try to help out in my own way. So even if I can help one person, watching this live recorded, I feel pretty happy about that. So again, thank you all, everybody. Hope you all have a great rest of the day. Jacob signing out, and we'll see you again bright and early, 7:30 a.m. on Wednesday. I will be back on Friday. So Jacob signing off. Have a good one, everybody, and peace out.